people like that, is there anything there to tap?
Yeah, we'll take it to Indiana and give it to people, actually.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if they're so stupid that they can't, they can't even realize or understand the fun, then I guess, but I don't think there are many people like that. If they just don't understand a good time, they're so ignorant and foolish that they don't understand a good time, but I don't think there are many people like that around.
You don't
Especially
want
in New
people to
York.
think that they're going to come to your parties and you just hand everybody who comes in a $20
We're not drug
tab.
dealers. We're not,
You're not drug
we're
dealers.
not
I'm certainly not going to hand anybody a $20 drug.
So how do you seduce these boys, Michael? What's your trick?
My charisma and charm.
Well, let's
drink
do a role.
tickets.
Let's do a role play here, okay? Like I'm the number, all right? I come up to your party, say, "Are you Michael Alig?"
Yes.
I've never
What do you
done
look
this.
like?
I've never done this gay stuff
Look at him, he's
before.
cute.
What do you look like? No, I mean, who are you supposed to, what are you supposed to look like?
I'm 16 and I'm from New Jersey.
Oh.
I work at 7-Eleven. I work at
Oh,
7-Eleven.
now that changes the whole thing.
Yeah, let's do this role
Now I
play
get my
out.
pretty girlfriend over here, Julie,
Oh, hi, Julie. Hey, you're a sharp-looking chick.
and then she says, "Oh, do you know Michael Alig?" And he'll say yes, and
That's the guy with the club, right?
yes, and then she'll say, "Oh, aren't you special and aren't you wonderful? And come over here and have a drink just for knowing Michael and how how wonderful. We'll have to put your name on the mailing list and mail you all these nice invitations and how popular you'll be."
Take him to other clubs. Run
Take him
around
to
all
other
night.
clubs.
And then
Get him
she'll
drunk.
say, "Isn't Michael cute?" And he'll say yes, and she'll say,
Well, he's cute if you're gay, I suppose, but
And
being
she'll-
straight,
Oh,
I
by
don't
that time,
know.
we might
And,
get
she'll,
him drunk
and then
by the
Julie
time
will
we get
tell
to
it.
the club.
Julie's beautiful. Then she'll tell him. Then she'll tell him, "Oh, but I'd like you so much better if you could just, if you could just admit that you like boys or whatever." She said, "You don't even have to be gay to admit that he's cute,
I see.
And before you
And
know
Julie
it,
can do
then
it.
he'll have
Julie can
4 or
do it.
5 drinks, and before you know it,
He's in our house, and that's where I come in.
And what do you do?
And I make him feel like at home. Yo, we'll watch the game. We'll put on a video show.
Oh, you do the jock
I
thing.
do, I
to make him feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. You can't have me,
Hey, yeah, I'd love to watch the game.
Whatever.
You
Sit
got
down
any
here.
beer?
Yeah, got some more beer here.
Uh-huh.
Before you know it.
what's this in the
Open our
drawer?
underwear.
What's this in the drawer, Keoki? Is this some leftover ecstasy?
Oh, you ever tried ecstasy?
No, I never did. Was this
It's
stuff
fabulous.
for real?
Just like you ever smoke pot?
Yeah, sure.
Just like that.
Really? You're not going to try anything funny, though, if I use it.
Hey, what do we look like?
Weirdos?
Weirdos? Come on.
Well, at that point, I suppose you're begging for trouble with the audience out there as your straight man. Yeah, no, you guys are a nice couple, and I'm really glad to know that you are recreationally inclined, so that lots of your friends get together, and you're really into the jerk-off scene, right? You like lots of people climbing all over each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been to parties like that.
Now, it looked like Michael Musto was insinuating that you were going to spawn a new era of unsafe sex, fucking
I
up
don't
the
know
ass.
about that.
What?
I don't know about that.
Unsafe sex. How come most
He insinuates
he
a
is
lot.
unsafe sex.
He said that there's a burgeoning unsafe sex coming back.
Or if they all look like him.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So your position on unsafe sex, namely
I mean,
like fucking without
if they're
condoms.
all really young, and they're going to start having sex for the first time, if they keep to their own community, I don't see why they wouldn't do that. I mean, it would be safe.
So it's sort of like the older gays now are dangerous, but the younger gays are pure and
Right.
clean.
No.
No, I mean, if they haven't had sex before, if they're all virgins and a bunch of young kids are going to go together, then why not have unsafe sex?
But one of those virgins may be lying.
No, I know. I'm saying in theory.
Just takes one. I just don't see that much sex going on, to tell you the truth. I mean, we're always safe as far as sex. I mean, I think the kids are I just don't see how Michael where he gets that from.
Well, we want to know, are we going to be able to jerk off at Mars?
If you'd love to.
If you want to.
It's basically, if you want to do it,
Nobody's
and it doesn't
gonna
hurt
kick you
somebody
out.
else.
This place has it used to be called Alex in Wonderland.
Yes, it
Right.
did. And there are ghosts here,
There are
let me
ghosts
tell you.
in here, yeah.
hmm You're going to have what was known as the Asstrick, the basement, open?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that has some ghosts in
Matter
it,
of fact,
too.
Michael and I, when we found this space, we tried it out. Little slings, everything was still there, still in place.
Put polyurethane over all the graffiti.
What kind of a door policy
Preserve
are
it.
you going to have? You're going to keep people who aren't fabulous out?
Not necessarily.
But all your
People who
viewers
aren't
are
fabulous.
So,
What?
All your viewers are fabulous. Right?
My viewers are all fabulous.
They don't have to worry about it.
They don't
More
have
so,
anything to
we'll
worry
probably keep out the people who might bother people who are fabulous.
about. Right, good for you. Right, and speaking of fabulous, that brings up the name of someone rather famous also. Namely, I suppose, your boss and mentor?
Oh, Rudolph, yeah.
Rudolph. Let me hear some dirt about Rudolph. Everyone loves to talk about Rudolph and some of the various insanities that he's been involved in. Give me one piece of dirt.
One piece
Yeah,
of...
We
throw
got
me a
really drunk
bone.
the other night.
He was thrown out of the ladies' room last week at Limelight.
Rudolph
That's a
was.
piece of
What
dirt.
was he doing in there in the first place?
Just hanging out.
He didn't know whether he was a woman or a man.
Had a
Uh-huh.
couple of girls in there.
Is he bi, straight, or gay?
Ah.
I don't know.
He did.
That's a difficult question to answer.
Maybe the question of the 90s.
6 months ago, I would have said he's straight, but
Rudolph is Rudolph.
Rudolph is Rudolph. And he knows that we're doing this interview and talking about him?
I don't know if he doesn't
Isn't he
know.
in the
He's
room?
right next door, maybe.
He'll find out. We'll tell him after it's too late,
he
right?
may watch
You
the
may
show as
find
well.
out next Monday watching the show.
Well, right, which means tonight, because, of course, it
Right.
seems live,
Right.
and, of course, there's no editing here. Well, gosh, guys, thanks so much. I understand I am invited to the opening night party
Yes, you
with
are.
my camera,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe there'll be something worth taping, maybe not.
I'll
But,
jerk off
Probably,
for you
maybe.
in the movie.
again, thanks for the exclusive. It certainly is a feather in my cap to have you. And
Thank you.
all the best. And I'll come visit you in jail next month when the
Okay.
time comes.
All right.
Good night.
Wear a uniform.
Oh, goody. Good.
How's that?